Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with Jack One Smack Massey competing. Good to see you too. Got your polite bit in early. I just forgot my manners. Sorry, as usual. Yeah, it's fine. You're going to be competing for the vacant British title, cruiserweight title at York Hall on Thursday night. Nice bit of Thursday night boxing. I think we all appreciate that. How different is it when you got the call for this one compared to the Lawrence Okolie one, in that you're challenging for a vacant title rather than a reigning champion?
Not much different. It's for the same title. Obviously, I'm just training what I'm capable of and just going to get in there and do what I do best.
Is it a help in a sense that you spent all that time training for a long, rangy puncher and now you've got another long, rangy puncher for the vacant belt?
Yeah, do you know what? We had a nightmare, obviously, with the injuries and stuff, but, setbacks like that, you sort of got to look at the other side of it and look at the out. We're going to take this into this fight, so, we trained for a 12-round fight and we just kept the ball rolling, got recovered after the injury, kept the ball rolling and then straight into this camp, so in a way, it's a bit of a godsend.
How similar is the training and particularly the sparring for Riakporhe compared to for Okolie? Because they're not identical, obviously, but there are similarities.
Very similar, so it's very similar. So we have picked different sparring partners and stuff like that, but they are quite similar. So just little changes, not too much.
How easy has it been to find sparring for his physical dimension specifically?
It's not been too bad. We've mixed it up. We've not just found people like similar styles to him. We've done bits with heavyweights, we've done bits with light heavyweights to get the speed, and obviously the heavyweights the power, and sparred with cruiserweight. So we've covered every angle really.
What do you make of him? What do you see as kind of his main strengths and weaknesses, without giving your game plan away, obviously?
Yeah, obviously he's a rangy boxer, and he's got a big punch. So he looks for that big punch, but sometimes that's a bad thing. So I think we're going to go out there and outbox him, and then hopefully get a stoppage.
You mentioned outboxing him. Obviously, you would be seen by most people, I think, as having the better technical skills. Having seen him against Chris Billam-Smith, a very close fight that he pulled out at the end, does that give you extra confidence that he can be outboxed, especially by someone who can move well and technically accurate boxer? Yeah,
definitely, absolutely. I mean, obviously Sam Hyde pretty much outboxed, and he's a smaller fighter as well. So, it's there. So.
Sam's obviously from your neck of the woods. Have you spoken to him much in advance of this fight about Riakporhe?
No, not spoken to him. No. We're just concentrating on what we're doing. So yeah, obviously me and my trainer have prepared for this. So
the Okolie fight was going to be in Manchester. This one's down in London. Does that make any sort of difference? Or does it take a bit of pressure off, perhaps?
Not really. No. I've always wanted to come to York Hall. Obviously, growing up watching the boxing here, it's always a box to be ticked. So yeah, I'm just happy to be down here really.
What can people expect from the fight? If they haven't seen you box before, is it going to be kind of a chess match? Is it going to be an all-out war? What do you think?
Could be anything. It could be either. It'll be an exciting fight, though. I can tell you that. So it could be, it could be a chess match. It could be could see some big shots. Or both.
And just going back to the Okolie, the projected fight, how long before the fight did you suffer the injury, and how did it happen?
It was 2 weeks out, so I got a rupture in my right bicep. We were sparring Hughie Furys, and I went to throw a right hook in his elbow, just hit his elbow there, right into the bicep, torn the bicep. So
Hughie Furys' defence scuppered your chance. I bet he wasn't invited back for sparring this time, was he?
No, do you know what? It happens. It's boxing. It was a freak accident, so. We didn't hold any grudges with that. So,
what was like the treatment for that? What did you have to do, and how long was recovery?
It's pretty much just got cryotherapy on it. Recovered on itself. Luckily, it didn't do any tendon damage, so it was just a bicep. So six weeks was back to punching. So it was pretty fast recovery for what I think it looked worse than it actually was. So
has it affected you mentally at all in terms of being a bit reticent to throw that right hand?
No, not at all. No, if it's affected me mentally, it's probably made me more determined to win the British title this time round.
How much does the British title mean to you? Is it one of those things, you said you always wanted to box at York Hall, is it one of those things growing up as a kid that you wanted to tick off your list?
Absolutely, yeah. I've dreamed of winning the British title since, started boxing at the age of 12. Watching, training alongside the likes of Craig Watson and Brian Rose and watching their hands get lifted for the British, it sticks in your mind a little bit, so yeah, it's always been there.
Is he ever going to come back, Craig Watson?
I don't know. Probably not.
I don't think so either. He seems very content in retirement, it has to be said. So just last of all, before we let you go, people out there want to know a bit more about you. How can they catch up with you on social media?
Just give me a follow on Instagram, Twitter, on Facebook.
Is it just Jack Massey?
Yeah, just Jack Massey. Yeah, Jack Massey 12 on Instagram, and the same on Twitter as well.
Brilliant.
Jack Massey on Facebook.
All right, great. We wish you the very best of luck. Obviously on Thursday night, we'll be watching.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Cheers.
it.